Wow. Wow. Sword Art Online 2, episode 20 freaking 4. Man, I honestly do not know where to begin in this episode. I mean, just the entire thing was beautiful. And let me mention something that wasn't stated in this episode. The scene where Yuuki and Asuna were under that tree and all those fairies came, the novel stated that it was over 1,000 players that came to see Yuuki off. And they didn't mention that in the episode, so I thought I'd let you guys know. But man, this is just such a powerful and beautiful episode. This entire second half of Sword Art Online 2, I should say Sword Art Online period, has been impactful, but man, this arc, man, oh my god. Yo, if this arc doesn't make you thankful for what you have and thankful for whatever situation that you're in, then I don't know what will, because this just shows you how worse off your life could be. And the perfect example of that in this episode is when Shune gets out the hospital and meets Asuna at Yuki's memorial. She says that she thought she was going through hell and she was ready to give up. And then when she saw how bad Yuuki was suffering and still having a smile on her face, that made her think like, wow, what the hell am I crying about? Now, unfortunately, they did leave out one big thing in Yuki's past that I'll tell you guys, because I'm pretty sure it's not technically spoilers since we've all seen it, but Yuuki has been living with HIV her whole life. We all know this, but I believe in 4th grade, the reason that her health deteriorated was because I believe she had like notified the school or something, so her classmates and even her teachers at one point would stay away from her, make her sit way at the end of the class, and just her depression and just her being like, why am I here if I can't make any friends and stuff like that. That's what made her health deteriorate and her immune system crash. I'm not sure why they didn't mention that in the anime, but that's what happened in the novel anyway. But fuck, man, just when Asuna got that text and ran all the way to the hospital, that just shows how much Yuuki means to her. In the first 3 minutes, some ish is about to go down when there's no opening song, but the entire first 3 or 4 minutes with just the sleeping nights, Asuna, Kirito, Yuuki, just everyone getting along, it just like showing us what they were up to for the next 3 months. Because I was curious how the anime was going to do that, and I really did enjoy watching it. They were all having such a good time. There weren't any arguments or anything, and I really liked that Kirito versus Yuuki fight, and Kirito just won by the skin of his teeth, yo. And oh my god, man, this episode. And I just love the fact that there will always be a piece of Yuuki still alive somewhere. Like, her name will forever be on that wall along with the rest of the Sleeping Knights, and her original sword skill is going to be with Asuna. And I just love how she says that your sword skill and legends of your awesome badassness will stay alive, because when it's my turn, I will pass the skill down to someone else. And is it me, or am I the only one that wants to see Asuna use that? Oh my god, I cannot wait until the next arc, whenever this anime starts back, if it even does, and see Asuna use it. And I just can already imagine when she does, there's going to be like a flashback of Yuuki. There's going to be like a silhouette of Yuuki using it right beside her. That's going to be amazing. But oh my god, when the rest of the Sleeping Knights showed up, and that one girl, I forget her name, when she was trying to act tough and then busted out crying, that immediately brought tears to my eyes, and everyone else started crying. And just the fact that over 1,000 players is bowing down to Yuuki because she is Zekin, the absolute sword, the most powerful swordsman in the game. That just, like, this entire episode gave me chills, yo. It's the fact that Yuuki said, what is this? Am I dreaming? Because it would make more sense in the novel, because she grew up without any friends because of her condition. And I believe she said something like, I never would have thought that I would have made so many friends based on my past, or something like that. I don't remember the exact words, but this was just beautiful, man. And I'm just glad that she could actually get what she wanted her whole life before she actually did pass away, and everybody taking turns saying goodbye to her. We saw Kirito, Leafa, and a few other characters come up one by one. I mean, god, man, Asuna is such an awesome friend, just guiding all those fairies to her. They're all praying for your next adventure. That is such a beautiful way of saying that everyone here hopes you rest in peace, and whatever happens on the other side, we hope that it's exactly what you want. This episode, man, oh my god. And the thing that just made my heart just melt, break, and like, oh my god, fuck no, is right before Yuuki actually did pass away, when she opened up her eyes and saw her sister in Asuna. Bruh, I'm not gonna lie, some tears came out there, some like real, some straight up manly tears came out of my eyes, bruh. But man, Asuna means so much to Yuuki. She said that she's glad that this is the way that she's going to go, surrounded by all of these people that respect her and in the arms of the person that she loves. And that statement right there just speaks volumes of what Asuna did to Yuuki in this short period of time that they've known each other. I mean, goodness, Asuna is such an awesome friend. Yuuki was such an awesome person, and fuck, man, Sleeping Nights is officially disbanded now, and I just love the fact that everyone else, you know, I'm not saying I'm glad they're doing better and Yuuki died. I'm glad that Shune's doing okay. I'm glad that June is doing okay or doing better. And I just love how she says that maybe it's Yuki's way of telling us that we don't need to get together so soon. And then the Godfather himself steps in, Kirito and the doctor that was taking care of Yuuki, and they know each other. I'm not surprised because Kirito knows everyone. And then some talking's done, and the thing that I honestly didn't remember from reading the novel is that Kayaba was behind the medical board, which is very confusing to me because based on his past motives and going back and watching part 1, I cannot tell if this guy was a good guy or a bad guy. But I mean, the medical board is obviously good because it gives patients a chance to do things they could never normally do, especially since it doesn't, you know, cause any pain or anything like that. I don't know what to think about this, man. I'm pretty sure we're going to see him later again in like a later arc. Maybe his consciousness is still inside of the seed or, you know, whatever. I'm still confused about that stuff. After this, I kind of want to believe that he's a good guy. And I'm so glad at the end we got some good old-fashioned Kirito and Asuna, because for a majority of Sword Art Online 2, it's been Kirito and Shinon. Not that I'm complaining because Shinon is awesome, but the scene where Kirito said that he wants Asuna to be with him forever and vice versa, it really brought back some great memories from part 1, because we really haven't heard them talk like that in part 2. And just the fact that Kirito is talking about the virtual world getting closer and closer to the real world, like, you know, they're taking step by step and Yuuki can finally see them clearly. This makes me believe that that is going to take a very prominent and dominant role in the next arc. Like, that's going to be the big thing. And if you haven't watched the ending, watch it. There's like a few seconds added on to it. It's very symbolic. It has Yuki's sword by the tree with her headband or scarf on it. I mean, God, man. But Yuuki has helped so many people out, man. Just think about the people that she's helped out in the game. She's helped Asuna patch things up with her mom. She's helped Asuna get more motivated to raise her grades so she can stay with everyone else. I mean, she has touched so many people, and that wasn't even her intention. It's just crazy, man. And also in the real world, I'm not talking about Sword Art Online real world, I'm talking about our real world. I'm pretty sure she's inspired a lot of people, especially for some people watching this anime that has the same disease or something similar, or someone who's going through something, and make them realize like, hey, you know, things could be worse off. I could be going through this, or I could have gone through that, etc., etc. But tell me what you guys thought about this awesome episode. This was an awesome finale. This was an awesome arc, and Sword Art Online 2 was just an awesome series in general. I mean, I could not think of a better arc to stop this at. Like, this is such a beautiful finale. I'm at a loss for words. But tell me what you guys think. I would love to see Asuna use Yuki's skill, man. That would just immediately just melt my heart right again. But tell me what you guys think. This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.